Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing another video in my back to school series. So let's just get started, and today's video is going to be like how I beat procrastination. I know there's lots of videos like this on YouTube and none of them have ever really helped me, and I don't know why, but when I started doing this last year, excluding dance season, because I always procrastinate my homework during dance season because all I do is when I come home from dance I want to sleep, honestly. So excluding that, I'm pretty good at not procrastinating, gonna be honest. But this year my goal is to not do that during dance season, because that's when my grades that's when I start getting B's instead of A's, and I am a straight A student, so B's aren't okay in my eyes. I know this is just what I do to help beat procrastination. This might work for you, this might not. I know there's lots of videos out there, so just type in, I don't even know, but there's just different videos on procrastination. You can probably just type in back to school procrastination, and I'm sure there's lots of videos out there, but this is how I beat procrastination. So yeah. And what I use to beat procrastination is having a homework to-do list. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's just like, so it helps me stay on task. So I just have a couple of tips, and then I'll get on to kind of how I do it. So I have my to-do list and my study tips sitting on my desk, or not really on my desk. You guys will see it, my desk tour, study area tour, when I get that up for you guys. But yeah, I just have it like a sheet of paper so that I can always see those and always be reading them and making sure that I'm using them, and it's like a visual aid to be able to see it to give me motivation. And next is use a planner. I can't tell you how much it just helps procrastination, because the more I have to do, like, it makes me think, okay, I don't have that much time, and look at all that I have to do. I should just get it done. And like, I feel like seeing this stuff in my planner makes me realize that it's really important to get that stuff done. Especially when I see, like, if I have a bunch of stuff in pink, because when I highlight in pink in my planner, that's how I've done it since 7th grade. When I highlight in pink in my planner, that is homework that is due the next day. There's a lot of pink. I see that I need to get that stuff done, and that gives me motivation, because that's homework that's due the next day. Next is make to-do lists for school stuff that week. I just take a sheet of loose leaf paper, and I do it on Sunday, and I divide it, I think, like 4 lines, about 4 lines per day. So about, once I write in the day, it's like 3 lines per day. So I write Monday, and then 3 lines, Tuesday, 3 lines, Wednesday. So then I can write in when there's homework due, test quizzes, and it's kind of just like a weekly plan, so I can plan out my week. And I don't really put personal stuff on there. I just put school related stuff, on that sheet of paper too, so I can see, just like another visual aid. I don't know why, but apparently visual things help me beat procrastination. Yeah. So next is how I have this, and all it is, it's a sheet of paper, and it says homework to-do list, all the things, and then then I just put a couple of spaces, like empty lines, and then it's all my study tips, and you'll see at my desk tour, study area tour thing. But all I do is it says homework to-do list, and the first thing is do homework due the next day, because worst case scenario, at least get your homework done that's due the next day, because that's what's going to impact you more than not studying for a test that's 3 days away. And then after that, I make my study guide. So what I do is I just add any new information that we learned that day and add it to my study guide, so I have that in there for when I need to print it off. And next is make flashcards. I make flashcards right after my study guide, so once I add stuff to my study guide, I'm like, okay, this is the stuff in my study guide that's important. I see what I added to my study guide that night, and I just see what I need to make flashcards for. A lot of times the classes that I mainly make flashcards for are like Spanish, and sometimes history, and sometimes science. But I actually use them quite a bit, especially for vocabulary and English, you know, stuff in science. I mean, there's so much stuff that I just use them for, and I used to never use them, and now this year I've been using them, and I'm just surprised at how well I remember, like, especially Spanish. Like, I'm learning another language, and I want to take it all 4 years of high school, so hopefully go on a Costa Rica trip. I am so retarded. And the last thing is to study, because all those things are kind of ways to study, and then I just make sure I read over everything, and yeah, just make sure I read over everything, make sure everything's done. You know, so if I have a test in a couple days, I'll be like, okay, now I can study for the test once I have this stuff, because I feel like that's just more important. So that's basically all I do to beat procrastination. For me, it's a lot of visual aids and seeing that what I have to get done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs this video up if you liked it and you want more school videos. Subscribe, it would make my day. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Bye.